Good day to everyone. Once again, welcome to our math class. For this week, you will be answering module number 5, week 5, second quarter. This module has two learning competencies. First, estimates the products of decimal numbers with reasonable results. Second, solves routine and non-routine problems involving multiplication without or with addition or subtraction of decimals and whole numbers, including money, using appropriate problem-solving strategies and tools. Lesson 1. Estimate the products of decimal numbers with reasonable results. To discuss this lesson, let us first read and solve this problem. If gasoline costs 33 pesos and 58 cents per gallon and Jmar's gas tank holds 11 and 25 hundredths gallons, about how much will Jmar pay to fill this tank? About how much indicates to estimate. In this problem, we need to estimate the product. This means that we will not get the exact product. To understand better this topic, let us go directly by answering the problem. To answer the problem, we need to follow the steps that we have discussed before. Step 1, know what is asked. Step 2, know the given facts. Step 3, determine the operation to be used. Step 4, write the number sentence. And finally, you need to show your solution. Back to the first question, know what is asked. Like what we said, we need to get the answer to this question by looking on the question that's given in the problem, which is about how much will Jmar pay to fill his tank. Unfortunately, we cannot just copy this question, but we need to change this to statement. So what do you think is the answer? You're right. The estimated amount Jmar will pay to fill the tank. Let's proceed with step 2. Know the given facts. These numbers are the numbers to be used to solve the problem, and these numbers should be properly labeled. The first given, 33 pesos and 58 cents, that is per gallon, and 11 and 25 hundredths gallons. Determine the operation to be used. So in this problem, we will use multiplication. So since we will use multiplication, we will just multiply these two numbers, 33 pesos and 58 cents times 11 and 25 hundredths. Let us now proceed with our solution. So let us estimate now. How do we estimate these numbers? So to estimate the product of these numbers, we need to round these numbers to the nearest whole number. So these are the factors. So in the first factor, the whole number is 33. The next thing to do now is look at the digit to the right of the whole number. If the digit to the right of the whole number is 5 or greater, like 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, we need to add 1 to the whole number to be rounded. And if the number to the right is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, we just copy the whole number. So since to the right of 33 is 5, we need to add 1 to 33, and 33 will become 34. And in the next factor, the whole number is 11. To the right of 11 is 2. So since the digit to the right of 11 is 2, so we will just retain 11. So the answer is 11. Then to get the estimated product, we now multiply these two factors after rounding them to the nearest whole number. So let us multiply. So 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4 again. And 1 times 3 is 3 again. So then you add the partial products. We have 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. 374. The estimated product is 374. And using this estimated product as an answer to what is being asked, so the answer to the problem is the estimated amount Jmar will pay to fill the tank is 374 pesos. So that's how we get the estimated product. We did not actually multiply the factors to get the estimated product. We need to round the number to the nearest whole number to get the estimated product. Let's have more example for you to understand it better. Let's estimate the product of 23 and 45 hundredths times 45 and 62 hundredths. So first, we need to round this number to the nearest whole number. So in the first factor, the whole number is 23, and to the right of 23 is 4. So we just copy 23 and then multiply by, so in the next factor, the whole number is 45, and to the right of 45 is 6. So 45 will now become 46. And then multiply to get the estimated product. So that's 18. 6 times 3 is 18. Write 8. Regroup 1. 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. 4 times 3 is 12. Write 2. Regroup 1. And then 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. And then you add this. 8. 5. 1 plus 9 is 10. So the estimated product is 1058. Okay? Let's have another example. So 14 and 85 hundredths times 56 and 25 hundredths. Let's estimate the product. Round the number to the nearest whole number. So the whole number is 14. To the right of 14 is 8. So since the digit is 8, so 14 now will become 15. And then the next factor, 56 and 25 hundredths. So the whole number is 56. To the right of 56 is 2. So since that is 2, just copy 56 now. And then you multiply to get the estimated product. So 6 times 5 is 30. Write 0. Regroup 3. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1 plus 3 is 9. 5 times 5 is 25. Write 5 and regroup 2. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2 is 7. And then get the estimated product by adding the partial estimated product. That's 0. 9 plus 5 is 14. Write 4, regroup 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. So the estimated product is 840. So that's how we estimate the product. Let's proceed. In our lesson 2, you need to solve routine and non-routine problems involving multiplication without or with addition or subtraction of decimals and whole numbers, including money, using appropriate problem-solving strategies and tools. So to begin, let us read and solve this problem. Jerry is paid 112 pesos and 75 cents per hour for online tutoring. He worked 5 hours each day for 4 days. On the 5th day, he worked 3 and 20 hours. How much did he receive for 5 days of work? Again, to solve this, we need to answer these steps. Know what is asked, know the given facts, determine the operation to be used, write the number sentence, and then we need to show the solution after. Know what is asked. What do you think is the answer for this? You're right. The amount he received for 5 days of work. Remember, this answer was taken from the question, how much did he receive for 5 days of work? How much? We just change how much with the words the amount. And then you just copy, he received for 5 days of work. The given facts are 112 pesos and 75 cents per hour, 5 hours each day for 4 days. The operation to be 5th day for 3 and 20 hours. The operation, multiplication and addition, the number sentence is, in a parenthesis, 112 pesos and 75 cents times 4 times 5. And then, plus, in a parenthesis, 3 and 20 hundredths times 112 pesos and 75 cents equals n. Let us solve the problem. Okay, we need to multiply 112 and 75 times, we can directly multiply it by 20 because 4 times 5 is 20, so we can write 20 here. So that is 112 and 25 hundredths times 20, so 0 times any number multiplied by 0 is 0, so we'll just put 0 here, and then we proceed on the next digit. 2 times 5 is 10, write 0, regroup 1. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15, write 5, regroup 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, and then 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 1 is 2. Count the number of decimal places, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the answer is 2,255. Let us answer the next numbers in the parentheses. 112 and 75 . 100 again, 112 and 75 times 3 and 20 hundredths. So that's 0. So we can just put 0 here, and then we proceed on the next digit. 2 times 5 is 10. So if we just write 0, regroup 1. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1 is 15. So write 5, regroup 1. 2 times this 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 times 2 is 2, and 2 times 2 is 2 times 1 is 2 rather. And then we now multiply. 3 times 5 is 15. We just align our answer here. Write 5, regroup 1. 3 times 7 is 21 plus 1 is 2. 22. So write 2, regroup 1. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. 3 times 1 is 3. And 3 times 3 again is 3. And then you add. That is 0, 0, 0. Write 1. 1 plus 5 plus 2 is 8. And then that is 9. That is 5. And then 3. So our answer is, you count the number of decimal places, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So our answer is 359 and 80 cents. Okay? And then we need to add these two numbers, 2,255 and 359 and 8 tenths. So back to the problem. So our answer is, the amount he received for 5 days of work is 2,615 pesos and 80 cents. So that's how we solve the problem. I'll give you more terms to consider when you solve problems. So these are the word clues. If you see this word or phrase like add a surplus, more, total, and together, sum, increase by, you must add. When you see the words difference between, reduce, fewer, minus, decrease, you need to subtract. When you see the words share, equal, groups, split, you divide. And when you see the words product, groups of, lots of, you need to multiply. And in solving word problems, you need to change questions into statement. For examples, how much was left to him? Instead of writing how much was left to him as an answer to what is asked, you need to write the amount left to him. It should be a statement, remove the question. Okay? Another example, how many eggs were left? So instead of writing how many eggs were left, you need to write the answer to what is asked as the number of eggs left. What is the area of the garden? So instead of writing what is the area of the garden, you need to write the area of the garden. Another example, how long is the stick? Instead of writing how long is the stick, you write the length of the stick. So these are the clues on how to determine or how to change questions into statements as an answer to what is asked in our problem solving. So again, this is Sir Luis. I hope that you learned something today. Thank you and God bless.